Hello world, hello YouTube land. Music in the background, Manic Street Preachers, Slash and Burn, released in 1992, and in Nostradamus type feats of predictions, and they're talking about austerity which is happening all around us now. The second song on the album, which is called Generation Terrace, is called NatWest, Barclays, Midland, Lloyds. It's about how their banks are ruining economies. Remember, this was 1992 they did this album. Oh wow. Pretty amazing when you think about it, really. Intelligent guys, Manic Street Preachers. Anyway, let's go on to the comic. Captain Midnight #3. Revenge is a dish best served cold. We've got some polar bears on the front fighting Captain Midnight. That doesn't actually happen in the comics, so that's a little bit misleading. But there are polar bears in there, they just don't fight Captain Midnight. But you know, I forgive Captain Midnight. The comics often do that, don't they? They give you something on the front cover which doesn't actually happen in the comic. So that's traditional. Another thing that's traditional about this comic is that there's a bad guy, or she's a bad girl in this comic, called Fury Shark. There she is as a young girl seeing her hero father and killed by those polar bears I was talking about. She blames Captain Midnight for that. Her dad was a Nazi scientist and a very evil man, but she's still her dad, and she loves him very much. She's the main bad girl in this book. She's also like a time traveller type thing, type as well, because although it's 2013 in the book, and she saw her father die in the 1940s, she still appears to be about 25 years old. So something dodgy is going on there. A like what's happening to Captain Midnight. He comes from the 1940s as well, and he's also a young man. So something to do with like time vortexes and time travel, that sort of thing. Same sort of thing that happens in Captain America, actually. The Winter Soldier, those types of people. Same sort of concept. So it's a traditional comic in a lot of senses. And talking about traditional comics, you also have Captain Midnight saving a damsel in distress and doing the superhero quip. He says, "Knew you'd fall for me." So it has that traditional superhero cheesiness about it, and the typical motivations of bad guys and good guys. But it's also got more interesting subplots going on. There's hints of conspiracies involving UFOs, and this is set in 2013 in America, and the bad guys are in charge of all the corporations. The soldiers don't really know what's going on; they just follow orders, and the bad guys are in charge of the corporations who are in charge of the politicians. So I do appreciate that. It's a traditional comic, updated for 2013, where you've got realistic bad guys, the bad guys that actually do exist in this world. Not time travelling blonde girls, but evil people in charge of corporations. And because this is issue #3, it goes into things in a bit more detail. There are hints in here that this Captain Midnight and knows a few things that he's not letting on about. There's hints that he knows a bit about the UFO agenda there from 1941. It's called Project Black Sky. If you look at the front of the book, there you go. It says there, Project Black Sky. So this is all about secret UFO projects from the 1940s, and what's happened to them in 2013. Just hints at the moment, but that's what's going to happen next in the comic. And the last few panels on this book, I won't spoil them, are about the connections that Captain Midnight himself might have to these Nazi corporations that are running America nowadays in 2013. So lots of stuff going on there. Traditional but not traditional. That's how I describe Captain Midnight. I can get quite a lot out of a comic like this. It's taking something old and making it new again. Postmodern comic. It's very good. Captain Midnight #3. Check it out if you haven't read it already. I think you'll like it. I'll get a 8 out of 10. Okay, that's it for me. I'll see you all later. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do. All I ever do is talk about comics. A bit about music, a bit about books, but mostly about comics. Okay, that's it. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks for watching my video.